Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Gail and this is Real Life and Keto. So it is Easter Sunday for those of you who celebrate. I do. And my family does. At least we get together as a family and have a family dinner. And it is going on 6 p.m. right now. So the day is pretty much winding out. We've had our family dinner and it was our first dinner without my mom. And for those of you who are new to my channel, my mom passed away um, relatively unexpected. We expected it, but just not quite as soon as it happened, March 29th. So it's been 2 weeks since her funeral, and this was our first holiday or family gathering since losing her. And if you've been following me, you saw my last two videos. One was a tribute to my mom, and the other one was just kind of touching base with everybody and, saying hi and letting you know that I hadn't forgotten you all. And I'm here to say that I am starting to feel better. And we're not to say that there aren't rough moments, but they're getting farther apart. I really hold on to the gratitude of how my mother passed, and I'm trying to really focus on the things that she left with me, qualities, and there were hers that I want to embrace. And and because I try to be a positive person anyway, and my mom was a very upbeat, positive person. I see my shush. Rocky just got outside. No, go lay down. No. So anyway, I trying to hide around the side of the building. Anyway, my mom was she'd been through some horrific things in her life, through her childhood and on up, and still remained to be a very positive, upbeat person who enjoyed life, and she loved to laugh and she loved to have fun. Um, she was just that personality. She was a child at heart and had a childlike enthusiasm for life, and I'm really trying to embrace that a little bit more. I am a firstborn, so I do tend to be a bit more serious about things, and always looking at consequences and what ifs and what maybe, and all that's responsibility kind of thing. And not to say that my mom wasn't responsible in that kind of thing, but she always had a way of enjoying life, and making things a celebration. So I'm trying to hold on to that a little bit better, or remember that, or embrace that to myself as a remembrance to her. And it is making things better. I have been doing things to help me sleep better at night. Like I have started, I've had a prescription for trazodone, which is actually a antidepressant, but it's a non-addictive, um, so you don't have to build it up in your system, and there's no problem with like stopping it. It's an older drug, and is usually, more often than not, prescribed to help people sleep at night, so you just take it at night. So I have been taking that at night to help me get to sleep, along with some melatonin and that kind of stuff. um, and that seems to be helping. It's helping the mood and the attitude and that kind of thing. So I'm feeling more like myself again, which, thank goodness. I mean, I can handle moments of not feeling happy or moments of sadness, but when you just feel like you're walking with a cloud over your head, I that is hard on me. I hate it. I hate feeling that way, and I'm the kind of person that I've always given myself, after I became an adult, of course. When you're a child, what do you know? But once I became an adult and aware of the effects of depression and that kind of thing, I've given myself like permission to have like 3 bad days. Well, obviously when you lose somebody you love, it takes more than 3 bad days to get over it. And so I'm just glad that I'm starting to feel better, and I'm starting to get a little bit of my give a damn back, because I really didn't have it for a couple of weeks there. I just didn't have it. And so now I'm excited, or getting more excited about life, and spring is here, and I have projects I want to accomplish, and I do want to start a keto coaching business. And that's where I'm coming to you to ask you, what if you were to pay for someone to help you? And I'm not asking anybody at this point, but I'm trying to think of what it would be that I would offer. And I think personalizing um, personal interactions, phone calls, emails, helping develop individual plans or ideas to help a person find their way to do keto, do their real life keto. I think that's what I'm going to focus on, is trying to help people figure out what works best for them. And so that is, I'm working on getting a DBA, doing business as, so that I have an official business title, and I'm looking into the logistics of it, legalities of it. And I don't intend on making a ton of money. Really, that's not the goal. The goal is simply just to, use my time wisely to help other people. I actually had an awesome conversation in the grocery store with complete strangers about the carbs in ice cream, and that led to talking about my weight loss and the ketogenic diet. And the woman of the couple was very interested and had me repeat keto. And I said, just Google keto. I said, it's low carb, high fat, and I'm like, her husband, or the man she was with, I'm assuming husband, but I have no way of knowing, he was diabetic. And I said, the ketogenic way of life has been known to help diabetics, reverse their diabetes, type 2 of course, and get off their medications. So, and I got super pumped about it and super excited. And then it was funny because like another person walked by and he's like, cut the carbs, and we like high-fived in the middle of the aisle. And so it was just like, this is my heart, this is my passion, to try to share this with people and help them feel better. It's not just about weight loss, it's about finding a way to feel healthier. And on a side note, and I know I've already hit 7 minutes, but I did want to mention, I had mentioned that my hip was really bothering me. I did go to my doctor, my provider, about my hip. He told me, excuse me, he told me that he did not think it was the arthritis, because I was still fairly flexible. And if it was arthritis, I wouldn't be as flexible as I am. And I am flexible. My hips and stuff are all my joints have always been very flexible. So he referred me to physical therapy. I have to call tomorrow after I get back to work and see about setting up an appointment to get some physical therapy. And what I'm hoping to do is go get some exercises that I can do at home. Once he told me that it probably wasn't arthritis, because I was really frustrated. I thought, if it's arthritis, what am I going to do? I mean, most of people just have replacements like hip and knee and that kind of stuff. And that wasn't, I'm not a big surgery person. But once he said that he thought it was musculature, and then it's like a muscle attachment issue, like the muscles are too strong in some places and not strong enough in others. And that's what's causing the pain. I came home and I Googled hip exercises, and I started doing, it's like a bridge where you lay on your back and you pull your feet up flat so your back is flat, and then you lift your butt basically, so you're making like an angle, and you tighten your buttocks and then push down with your heels, so that you're pulling all those muscles in the right place. And then the pain, just by starting that, has already started to decrease. And there's a couple other exercises that I was doing that it's already helping. Like, because the pain had gotten to the point, the reason I went to the doctor is the pain had gotten to like a 7 or 8 on a scale of 1 to 10. And so it was always, even when I was sitting, when I was, no matter what I was doing, trying to sleep, and I was super frustrated. I'm like, what did I lose all this weight for if I'm still going to be miserable in pain and not able to go for walks and enjoy the outside and do anything? I mean, I was just like completely frustrated. But now that I know that it's a matter of just exercising the right muscles so that I can strengthen and not be in pain, I'm thrilled. I'm that helped a lot, because knowing that I don't have to be in pain, that was tremendous, because I had been taking ibuprofen and nothing was really working. So I do want to let you know that I do plan on coming back and doing more regular videos. I'm going to come up with a game plan for keto coaching for whoever's interested, and I'll give you more details as I get them. Again, I want to kind of have at least some idea of what I can offer people before I before I ask anyone to pay for anything, you know. But if anyone has any suggestions or ideas, I am open to it. Please leave comments below. And I decided to do this outside just because I thought it's a beautiful day. You get to see the sunshine, and but I needed a little block so I don't look washed out or faded or whatever. But I hope everyone had an awesome Easter Sunday and an awesome weekend. And I hope we all go into this next week with a good attitude and enjoying life and being glad we're in it. So thanks for watching. And keto wise, I have been, I gained about, at my most, through the most difficult time with the loss of my mom, I fell off the wagon, and then I get back on the wagon, then I fell off the wagon a couple of times, and I managed to, between just overeating out of stress or whatever, I did end up gaining about 12 pounds. Since then, I have dropped about 4 pounds. So I'm heading back down to where I was originally before my mom passed. I have about another 6 pounds, and I'll be back to where I was when she passed. And every day the scales goes down a little bit every day that I stay keto, and I stayed pretty much keto today. I was in ketosis this afternoon. I did eat a lot, but it was all keto food. So anyway, I say anyway a lot, don't I? Anyway, happy Easter, happy Sunday, happy life, and keto on.